Welcome to Beauty Bound with Cristal and Jackie. First of all, Happy New Year and welcome back. Today, we're just going to talk a little bit about basically how our year ended, business-wise, personal, life, everything, and kind of give you a heads up of what we have planned for the year and as far as our businesses go. And just life a little bit, just trying to catch up and getting back to it.
Yeah, so this was, if you're like a new listener, this is my first year in business. So we were just going to discuss a little bit about how my year went. And I also apologize. I have a little cold today, so I might sound a little crazy. But hopefully Matt will edit out all the coughing. Thank you, Matt. And how long has the bookkeeping business been like?
So this is, honestly, I think this is my third year, but really me actually putting my all into my business. It's my second year.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is my first full year of like just fucking that I went for it. This is my first year that I actually bet on myself and that I decided to go full force with it.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, I only had 2 clients, and I was just kind of focused on those 2 clients and trying to learn more, trying to better myself, and still kind of feeling more of like if I was doing the right thing or not. But then January came and I was like, no, this is it,
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'm really enjoying myself. I really love seeing, at the time it was Mercy and Mel. I really love seeing them grow,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to continue to do this. So even when you called back, what was it, 2022?
Mm-hmm.
When we spoke, like I was excited to get going. So we started the year off right, and this I think it was a good year for me. Yeah.
So at the end of 2022, I decided to start my business full force ahead of the start of 2023. And at first, I was only recommending products online. Like I was working with Glymed Plus and Hale and Hush only at the time, but I was looking for like a better brand,
Yeah.
and something I believed in more so.
Yeah.
And so I kind of was looking into Lyra, talking to Cristal about opening up my own suite and thinking like just the logistics of it. I was like, sure, yeah, the money's there to try. My husband's willing to help me. So I really like fell in love with Lyra, and I was like, I just can't wait to use this on people. And I was like, yeah, I think I really do want to do this. I want to go and open my own suite and treat people and not just help people online. I felt honestly too like a salesman sometimes. I really like don't ever want to come off that way because that's not really why I'm
doing this.
Why I'm doing this. Yeah, like I could do this for free and be happy.
Can I interrupt you really quick?
Why? Just kidding. I'm gonna lose my train of thought.
I know.
But sure.
I'm sorry.
Since
okay. No, it's just we got into this really quick, and I completely like forgot because I acknowledged her beforehand on her hair, and I just fucking want to say, I kind of rubbed up on her a little bit.
That's what all my friends are saying. They're like, Cristal rubbed off on you. You colored your hair pink, which yes, like. New year, new hair.
And it looks so fucking amazing. And I love your makeup. And I just want to comment on that on the air because I know I already complimented you on it before on the air, like around fucking radio. I don't know why I even said that.
Oh my gosh.
But I wanted to compliment you. Like it looks really good. And she looks really pretty, guys. So, let's acknowledge. We both got our hair done by Trisha from Bombshell. Oh my God. See, now I fucked it up. Bohemian Bombshell Salon.
We always forget the Bohemian.
No, I think I was listening to the podcast and I was listening to the part where you introduced her and then you said Bombshell Salon and I was like, fuck. And I was trying to like not say that because I already know the damn name. But anyway, yeah, thank you, Trish.
Thank you. You gotta switch the name to the Vivid Bombshell. Because
I know. She's like, fuck you guys and your Vivids.
she keeps like She's like, oh
man.
no, now I'm gonna attract these
I
people
know.
that want these crazy colors.
Because she even said it in in the podcast. She said, "I don't do vivids." Here we are. What'd you say, Trisha? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hear us challenging her.
I'm gonna kill her probably with
Yeah,
all my
she's gonna be like, what? No.
with my demands. I was telling
Yeah.
her, I was like, how easy is it to just switch from like pink to purple to blue? She's like, pretty easy once we're here. So
Yeah.
I said, okay, great.
Yeah. Once you start doing the fun colors, honestly, it's not that hard once you get the color, your actual dark colors out. But to do the fun colors, yeah. So I just wanted to compliment you and and just also shout out to Trisha for our hair.
Yes, we
Yes.
love our hair. She's also very, very good at natural colors, guys. I hadn't found someone as good as her since I lived in California. I used to see someone like I absolutely loved in California, and I hadn't been to the same person twice, and I told her that too since going to see her.
Yeah.
Even though the second time wasn't like a natural color, it was still
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I really like enjoyed my experience
Yeah.
and everything like that. And I trust her professional opinion.
Yeah. And for me, it's hard because I feel like everybody who I do books for, like, I love the way they do hair. So it's like I keep on going, between all of them because I want to support everyone that I do books for. I'm like, I just want to be supportive to everyone,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's a hard choice because everybody's so good.
Yeah, if my clients are like selling stuff or like professionals and whatever, I'll like try and support any way I can too.
Yeah.
But back to oh my god. Oh
Back
my
to her
gosh.
dying, guys. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Edit.
Edit.
Okay, going back to opening my suite. Okay, so I decided like in
She's like, "Ugh."
my nose. Okay, so I decided in December to like, okay, I'm going to sign my lease. I'm going to just get this shit rolling. And then on my like kind of holiday break and my husband's, we're going to just build our suite out and just make it like really something. So I got everything ready and then I launched, I think like end of January because I was like fixating over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like all my menu, the room, the protocol. First of all, you don't need to spend so much money getting things
And she's very thorough.
absolutely perfect the first time. It will come with time and you'll see like what you like as you go on. I have changed my space like 3 times now.
What are some of your takeaways though? Like now looking back,
1 year and I've changed it 3.
no,
freaking
but
times.
but even then, like I mean,
Uh,
every time you've changed, it hasn't really been because you didn't want to be like there's been many factors that go into you having to move,
mhm.
or wanting to move. So it's not just she picked up and she left for no fucking reason. Like there has been legit reasons for you having to do these things, but taking that part out of the equation, like now that we're here 2024 January, what are some of the things that you could look back on and think, okay, I wish I would have done this differently, but I really love the way that I did this? And what are do you think you made mistakes in your first year that now you wish, or now that you could give advice to someone else not to make those mistakes?
Probably. So yeah, I mean it is hard starting off from scratch though and trying to go through all like the brand testing
Yeah.
because I did talk to a lot of brands and tested all the products and like you don't want them to tell you like a bunch of bullshit like
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I fell in love with at least my current rep for Lyra is just because like her skin is flawless and she's like almost 60 and she looks like she's in her 30s and I was like
No way.
and the owners of Lyra also are like they're like in their 80s.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that till my rep again told me. I was like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
and not only that, but just so many of the Lyra industry like professionals results
Yeah.
were just
Amazing.
kind of
right?
like mind-blowing. So I was like, okay, like I really not only that, but just like their ingredients, their products, their science. I was just like obsessed with all of it. But one of those things are very important and not just I mean, it's hard because it's like I didn't want to just believe what every other
Yeah.
skin influencer said worked.
Yeah.
You
Because
ha-
you did try a lot of them. I remember even when I first came on to like help you with your books, you had already, and this was in
mhm.
December that I think I started. Um, but I remember you even saying like, these are the brands that I've already tried. And I remember you telling me I want to order this. And I remember seeing a bunch of other shit on that thing.
Well, there's even brands like before I even met you,
Yes.
I was just using like out of school just to see what worked
Yeah.
well too. Just for like before I even knew I was gonna have my business, I was just seeing like what I liked. I've
Yeah.
tried like so many brands, but
Yeah.
I will tell you, you will spend so much money. I mean, Hale and Hush was great though. They sent me like a whole trial.
The samples,
All
right?
they'll send you a sample of every product for free,
Yeah.
which is great because you get to try the whole line for free.
Yes, I tried it.
Yeah,
Remember I told you?
yeah, you bought
Yeah,
it too. It's
I signed up for the trial or for their account, their professional account, because
mhm.
I remind you guys, like I'm licensed as well. So I signed up because I remember you saying that they give you the samples, and that's what I took when we went on our trip to Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like you spend a lot of money right out of the gate,
Yeah,
especially like just trying out a bunch of products and trying to get your suite like built up.
yeah,
I mean, I probably wouldn't have gotten more expensive things for the suites. Like my lights I had were pretty pricey. My bed was very expensive too. I was like, I don't. It's hard because I'm like I'm glad I made the investment in my
yeah,
bed just because I'm really tall and I didn't want to have back issues later on. You know,
yeah,
I had talked to other people and they're like, yeah, I really wish at this point I would have just invested in the
yeah,
bed or done it now. Like I
yeah,
took a lot of advice from other people. What to
yeah,
invest in now, what not to later.
yeah,
I think in my first year, like my biggest thing I wish I would have waited on was the hydrofacial.
yeah,
Like I do like it,
yeah.
but I just feel like I should have grown a little bit more
Before you
before
made that
making
purchase.
a big purchase.
Yeah,
But I also don't
I agree with
recommend
you.
I don't recommend buying it though and doing their financing. I hope I'm like I hope my rep isn't listening to
No,
this.
but
But like
you want to be on it. This is the thing. Like that's why we're here. Like we're here to bring light
yeah.
to things that maybe people don't talk about. Maybe people don't even like want to talk about any of this stuff because they're afraid they're going to hurt somebody's feelings. But this is not you trying to hurt somebody's feelings. You're trying to help another fellow esthetician who's maybe starting or thinking of starting on what to do and what not to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, on it like if I'm just being completely honest too, like I did kind of have different visions for my practice at first. Like I did want to go even bigger than what I had already done.
Mm-hmm.
But like after deciding not to go really big too soon, I mean, I bought the hydrofacial, which for me, it's like telling you guys, like, yes, even that then I thought it wasn't that big of a purchase. But now later on, I'm like, yeah,
It's a huge
that
purchase.
was a big purchase. And it comes out every single month.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually 1 month away, I think, from paying it off. So
Yeah, because the hydrofacial machine, I
do not get the Syndeo, though. Please don't get. Please don't
no,
get it.
no. And I remember even like I'm not gonna say the price, but I remember seeing the bill and thinking that it was hundreds, not
She thought the hydrofacial was hundreds.
and like not even
Maybe
hundreds,
the
maybe
serum.
like
The serums are hundreds.
under 5,000. I was thinking, and then I thought there was like a misplaced number or something on there, and I was like, oh, like what's going on with this? And then when I asked you, I was like, I didn't even ask you. I think it was like when I was your model, and I was like, oh. My heart had a mini stroke, but
Mm-hmm.
I see why it's worth that much.
Yeah. And,
I understand now.
mm-hmm.
Then I was like, what the fuck does this machine do? But guys, my fucking face.
It's a great experience. It's a great facial.
Yeah,
And yes, it's worth the price.
it is so worth
But when you're opening a business, you have to just put all of these
it.
things
Yes.
into perspective and
So-
into your price. And it is okay to start out with like a different machine.
Yeah.
I've learned now that there's some other machines that are like
Similar.
similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they don't have still the same hydrofacial serums,
Yeah.
but it's doing something similar.
Yeah. So I think as a bookkeeper, my recommendations for those starting out would be to like not get any machines that are so pricey.
Mhm.
Like focus on the ones that like focus on building up your clientele first. And then maybe your second year, when you already have a lot of clientele or even decent amount of clientele, then that's when you introduce that. But luckily, I think, and it's not, you're not lucky. Like you've put a lot of hard work into this, and I think your hard work has finally started to pay off a little bit by you building that clientele and getting those hydrofacial clients in.
I do
Because
have, yes, I will
yes,
say. So I signed up with hydrofacial in May. Yeah, in like May, I think I started offering the service in like June after all my training was
that
done.
was literally like 5 months into business.
And I do have a lot of hydrofacial clients
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
But it did take me a while to to get here,
yeah.
obviously.
And she's good at them.
Like they're gonna say you're gonna make all this money, you're gonna be rich, like all these things. But like no. I personally wouldn't finance a machine. I If you have the money, just buy it now. Like do not, what if there's some life instance and you have to like pay and then you're in debt? That's never what you want to happen. Like just
Yeah.
that is literally like my my best advice.
Don't get in debt to grow.
Don't get in debt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have the oh my god. I did have the money to like actually pay for most of it. And so I just did like the in-house financing. I wasn't doing it no freaking interest, no
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
then
Don't do interest because then you're
I've
gonna pay
heard
double, right?
I've heard literally horror stories, not just hydrofacial but other companies.
Oh yeah. Because they fuck you.
And then
Yeah.
that's how you go out of business
Yeah.
in your first year, maybe your second, third.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just my little spiel about investing in like a big ticket item. Don't do it.
You're like, don't do it.
It's okay to refer your clients out to another professional that has it.
Yeah.
They'll respect you more instead of you saying, "Oh, like just stay, like it's coming," or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it'll be here eventually." Like it's okay to, there's enough business and
That's-
business to go around for all of us.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to just hoard your client. I mean, even if you don't like specialize in something, or you say like, "Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't worked on your kind of skin or this kind of condition. I'm going to
Yeah.
refer you out." Your client will respect you way more than you maybe trying to guess or being like, "Okay,
Or
well."
fucking up their face.
Yeah.
Because how many horror stories, do you fucking hear about all that? Like, no.
I keep getting clients from, I feel like someone else did something and then I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And then it's taking me even longer, but it's fine.
Yeah. You're like, it's fine. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
water
So,
break.
so as far as besides the big purchase, what are some good things that happened?
Some good things that happened is I made a lot of people happy. I mean, like I said, I would do this for free because I've given out shit for free too.
Yeah.
They say don't do it, but like literally. Oh, and another thing I learned too was like I used to, at the start of my, like when I was like launching everything, I would say what I would have done is maybe hired a marketing team to help me because it took me a while to figure out things, I feel like, and how to promote and how to market.
Yeah.
It took me a little too long to figure that out. And now I've gotten good tips from other people and just like seeing what's worked and what hasn't.
Yeah.
Trying to post at like the right times and doing like kind of more strategic
Yeah.
campaigns and then more just deals that make sense too.
Yeah.
And aren't like just a waste of your money.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think like one thing that I've taken away too, it's as far as like the right times to post and everything. I haven't done ads, but I hear like from Claudia, they do a lot of ads and it's worked out,
They do, yeah.
Yeah. And she said it. I was listening to her podcast last week, and it was about the ads. And a lot of people, like we go into ads and we only, like $5 here, $5, $20 there, like nothing huge. But they've invested a lot in their ads. And when I say Claudia's from Vanidosa's beauty studio, like they invest so much money on ads, but it helps them a lot, So that's one thing that I know. I know you also do ads on Facebook, correct? You haven't
Uh,
done it in a while.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah. Or have you done it? I haven't seen it.
So I don't run ads for a very long time.
You just do like a couple days,
I
right?
do like a weekend ad or
Okay.
like a like a Monday to Thursday ad.
Yeah. That's me. And that's what I'm saying. Like until I was listening to like their strategy on how they do ads, and I was like, oh shit, it makes sense. Because I run ads for like maybe 2 full days. And
Yeah,
it'll be like on a Thursday and then like on a Sunday.
Yeah, so I haven't listened to their podcast yet,
Yeah.
but I did see like the promo photo.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
So I was going to listen to it. I just
Yeah.
felt awful the past couple days.
No, yeah. No, so when I was listening to that, I was like, oh shit, it makes sense, on the how to run ads. Because me, I'm like, oh, I'll just do like 1 or 2 days and I'm good. But in reality, it's true. Like you're not putting yourself out there as much. But like I said, I do notice, like, I think it's you were doing them like every other week before, or it was showing up at least. I only know it was showing up on QuickBooks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I know. That's it. Well, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, the majority of my clients have gotten off of Facebook.
Right? Yeah. I think it's great. I think ads are great. Yeah.
Yeah, I at least like have some bookings though when I do the ads.
That's good.
I've never done an ad and it not made money from it.
Yeah.
Like back.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
that's what I will say.
Yeah.
I haven't,
what are the goals for this year?
Oh,
Like to make money.
So I'm planning everything in advance now. I was waiting to the season to do like my seasonal marketing, whatever, like last year. And now, like, I'm trying to plan out everything for spring right now in
Yeah.
January. And then when springtime comes, I'm going to plan everything out for summer
Yeah.
and like, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So I'm like, one of my regrets though is not having a January special. Everyone was asking me for a January special,
Yeah.
even clients. I was like,
You're like, no.
and I was like, I didn't even think of having a January special.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have, but
Well, yeah, but you don't think about I wouldn't have thought about it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That was not on my
I mean,
radar.
Like I'm thinking about like maybe a February special for Valentine's Day.
See, that I am having a February special.
See?
I'm like, I'm not having a January special too.
Yeah, what is it supposed to be, like Martin Luther King special?
So I was kind of thrown off by that, but I was talking to my rep and she, she's had 20 years experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like, we kind of communicate back and forth on like our ideas, like how we
Yeah.
can just keep building. And she said, yeah, January special is great. And doing packages
Like what the fuck?
would be good. I have an
You're
offer.
like, how come nobody told me?
Oh, right? I'm like, dang, we should have had this conversation like
Yeah.
last year.
See what happens when I'm gone, Jackie? We don't even talk about any of this.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
so. Well now, yeah, I'm going to, one of the things I'm implementing are packages
Okay.
that will be like, you're saving money if you buy like 3 facials basically.
Okay.
So, and then you'll get like a % off retail too
Yeah.
if you buy the package.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
yeah.
I did. You posted about it, right?
did I?
Or did I have deja vu? Or did I dream?
You dreamed about me posting it.
Yeah.
You got so excited in your dream.
I know. Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. You didn't post about it?
I don't think so. I think maybe
Did we talk about it?
maybe in my stories is it my phone?
Yeah, because mine's on vibrate.
Who's calling me?
Pause.
Hello?
Good afternoon. My name is Rose Southern. I'm calling from Jackson Hewitt Tax Services. Is Tyler Rodman available?
Oh, I'm so sorry he's not. Yes. I'll have to talk to him when he gets back from work.
Okay. Is there a time that I should call back that's better suited for y'all?
Um, probably probably Monday. He'll be back around like 6 today, and that's a little bit too late. So, um,
Okay.
okay.
So,
Uh,
call back Monday evening. Is that okay?
yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay. All right, then I will reach out at that time. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye. They have been calling
Obviously,
me like
edit that out.
they have been calling me like every single week. It'll be
Really?
in like the bloopers
So
later.
just so you know, though, so this is still not in the podcast. But just so you know, don't file taxes anytime soon.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to avoid them. I thought I thought it was a
Yeah.
client. I only answer if
No,
it's
no, no. So I'm just saying, don't do them because there is a possible earned income credit that's coming, or not earned income, a child tax credit that's coming up.
Ooh.
So wait until the end of the month at least. Plus, I also need to close your books, and you need all your info from your books.
Okay.
Okay, you cannot go file without any of the shit from your studio.
Okay.
Okay.
I know. I've been avoiding these people. I keep making up countless excuses.
Yeah, or just tell them like I will call you when we're ready to make an appointment.
That's what I told the last person.
You're like, bitch, stop calling me.
Yeah, or maybe it was the same person. I
Yeah.
don't remember. It sounded like someone older.
What were we talking about?
Packages, and then we were talking about the packages, your dreams, and then you said something else. Then I was talking.
All right. Sorry, guys. We had to do a cut so we don't remember what we were talking about. We had a phone call. It was a very important phone call that Jackie had to take. So excuse us if this is going to be kind of off topic or off subject from what we were talking about because we don't remember. But we were talking about packages and
Oh my
my
gosh.
dreams. Oh, I remember. We were talking that I thought you had already posted about the packages, but then you got a phone call.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we were talking about. Yeah.
So I could have posted it in my stories, but I'm not really sure.
Me either. I thought you did.
I could have.
But it was when I think this happened when I was in Germany because I was looking at your stories.
Okay. Yeah, that could have
I was
been
stalking you from far away.
I know. I was looking at your trip too. I was like, dang, I need to go back to Europe.
It was so fun.
But yeah, your first year, honestly, I spent a ton of money. I mean, I do also recommend investing in retail.
Yes.
That is a big one because I did make a lot with retail.
And I think that's one of the things. Even if you had no clients at the beginning, that was your moneymaker. That was your breadwinner at the moment.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you're not a professional if you're telling people to go to Sephora. Like, you just
there's
don't.
people that tell people that? I mean, there's SDs that tell people that?
Yes.
Please tell me there isn't.
Yes, Sephora and Ulta. Like, you're looking like...
Imagine, like, if you'd have told me that. Like, I'm over here crying because I fucking left my beautiful face wash.
Oh, yeah. I have clients that were recommended, like, Dermalogica from Ulta. Like, that's...
You know, okay.
I don't want to say Dermalogica is bad.
No, but you get taught that. So in school, I know my school used Dermalogica for facials. And, like, for all their skincare product was Dermalogica. And, like, their mask and all that shit for facials. That's what they offered. In our kit, that's what it came with. You know, and at the professional stores, like at I can't even talk. At Armstrong and at RDA, they sell either Murad or Dermalogica. So we don't know about, well, as a hairdresser or as a cosmetologist, those are the only brands I knew. Until I met you is when my fucking world expanded when it came to like face care, you know? But I mean, even then I was using Kylie Jenner's,
Hmm.
which
I should pull out your first form. It's in my file cabinet and be like, man, this bitch, her routine was just fucked.
what routine? I had none. I probably lied on there too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but my skin now. I love my skin now.
Yeah, I get people that say like, oh, I forget what I'm using at home.
And when you say that, it's because you're not using shit.
Or you don't want to tell me what you're using at
Yeah.
home. I can always tell, I'm sorry, because I use the same thing when I go somewhere else. When I actually do, I do sometimes. When I went to the JW Marriott for a hydrofacial before wanting to invest, and this was in 2022. And I totally lied to that lady.
Really? Oh,
But she gave me like a skin analysis.
yeah.
No words. That was the strangest, no words.
What do you mean? Like,
She didn't say anything about me. I was like, that's kind of odd.
wait, like she didn't tell you your skin's good, your skin's bad, you're
No.
nothing?
No.
What the fuck?
We talked beforehand. She's like, what are some of your concerns? I said, oh, I just get dry in places, and like I think I said something like it's fall, so I'm just like kind of drier. So she put me under the light, and then looked with the magnifying lamp and didn't say anything.
What the hell? Why?
I like to joke around. I'm like, she was just that speechless.
Probably. Because you took good care of your skin, so it's like, what the fuck is she gonna say?
I don't freaking know. I would at least say,
Like, oh, you have really good skin. At least
so
don't be a cunt.
my first landlord, I did her facial, and with her skin analysis, I didn't see anything wrong. I said, girl, you have the best skin I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I will say, if you're like, whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
just keep doing it, because your skin is freaking like flawless.
Yeah.
Like, I'll say that.
She said
I
that
won't-
to me the first time.
I won't just be
I'm just kidding.
I won't just be speechless, like, and not say anything, even if I am flabbergasted. I'm like,
That's what she said to me, guys, that my skin was flawless.
like, I have a
That's a
hard
joke.
time. Okay, we're getting off topic, but
Wait, when do we not?
yeah, but I'm like, this could be a whole another episode. Is skin analysis,
True,
what
true.
to do and what not to do.
Yeah. That's very true. You're right.
Okay, if you want this next time, let us know. But we'll talk about analysis. Anyways, so back to what we were talking about. The packages. Oh, so yeah, last year, just to put it simply, I lost way more than I actually invested.
Yes.
Yes, I invested all my own money into it.
Yes.
But my husband paid for my first 6 months worth of rent, which was very nice of him.
Mhm.
Now I'm on my own.
But also keep in mind, guys, like no business is profitable in their first year of business.
Yeah, like I do hear, okay, guys, I do hear people that say they made like all this money their first year online. Have I ever met someone in person who said this? No. Not starting right out of the gate.
No.
Not starting right out of the
Maybe
gate.
their second year or their third year, you know?
Yeah.
But on their first year, unless you have very little overhead, then okay, you're gonna make money, you know. But I think like as a cosmetologist or esthetician, it'll be really hard to make money in your first year when you're investing money because you're having to buy product, you're having to pay your rent, your classes that you take, like all of this. So you're not gonna make money right away, you know. I think I made a lot of investments this past year as well, you know, and
I think I did expect to make like a bunch of, or not a bunch of money, but like make something, you
Yeah.
know. Like I have not even brought home a paycheck to this day.
yeah.
And that is,
I mean, she did try to pay herself once.
I think Trish on the last podcast called it an owner's withdrawal. I'm like, that
Yeah.
sounds a lot better.
Yeah. So she did have an owner's withdrawal once, and then she had to put it right back.
Yes, so I did withdraw.
Yeah.
and then it had to be deposited.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
So
No. So our
mhm.
goal for this year, though, like at least my goal for you for this year is to see some kind of paycheck this year at least.
Oh yeah, that's been my goal since 2022. Like
But you need to stop spending fucking money.
I tell myself that every single month, but no, this time I mean it.
Yes.
This time I mean it this year. I do have lots of plans and exciting things that are happening. I am stocked on my back bar and ready for the year.
So let's get shit done.
I'm going to do this, and yeah,
And we have a dream board planning.
we do
So
have a dream board planning session this weekend just to highlight some of our goals for this year.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, my first goal would be to take home a paycheck
Yes.
because yes, I have invested a lot of money. I would like to see some return. And um yeah, I would say my biggest tip for if you do decide to go solo with no clients is like don't expect to make a bunch of money right out of the gate because that is not that is not going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay to be like super slow and like not make it your first year. It's fine.
Don't give up.
Don't give up on yourself. Like I feel like I did go through a lot of bumps during the end of the year.
Yeah.
But I was just down about a bunch of other stuff anyways. So
You did good. You came out on top.
I feel like I kind of gave up at the end of the year, and then I like December hit. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put everything into
Yeah.
this. And I feel like I have gained some new clients even just in January that I'm super excited about.
I think you've done really well for your first year.
Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. I had my meeting with my Lyra rep this morning too, and she was like, I'm just so proud of you. I said, well, I think I'm just very hard on myself. I'm like, man,
She is.
I did not do good last year. And she's like, yes, you did. I'm like, what?
If you hadn't done good, not doing good would have been like not even trying. And after every obstacle you had last year, it would have been like you giving up.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter the obstacle you had, everything that was put in front of you, even though at that moment you wanted to give up and at that moment you felt broken and at that moment you felt like, fuck, like I can't do this anymore, you feel like you still fucking got up and you did it. And you should be very proud of yourself for that. Like that's, you didn't give up even when you wanted to give up. So you should be very proud because I'm proud of you for that, So even though it would, it has been kind of a hard year. And again, probably maybe the last 5 months were probably a little bit harder than normal. You still didn't give up. You kept on going. And this year you're going at it with like a whole different perspective, So yeah, you did good.
Thank you. But yeah, I hope to make. I hate putting numbers into perspective, but I'm just like, man, I hope I just make like double what I did last year.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, obviously, I want like triple, quadruple, and stuff, and want to hope for like just the best. But
Yeah.
I will be satisfied even with just double.
Yeah. But
We'll
think,
see.
yeah, and I think people are starting to see your worth. You just need to see your worth.
Oh yeah, There's sometimes I like I put a lot of work into talking about different products in my stories or different whatever, and then I'm like, oh, people probably aren't caring.
Yeah.
And then someone was talking to me about something I'd said. I'm like, oh wow, people were actually listening to that.
Yeah.
So I need to remember that to know someone's like there's someone
Like,
that's
have you
taking in
not-
all your information.
Not only that, like you get all these people to watch your stories. Like we have a podcast. People are listening to what we have to say, and not that we have, maybe we might not have so much to say, but I think everything we say and everything we feel like we have to say is meaningful to us because we've been there, we've done that, and we're putting something out there for others to listen to and to be able to kind of relate to us,
Yeah.
We're not sitting here pretending we're somebody else. We're not sitting here trying to tell them that like, oh, we're fucking some badass hairdresser and esthetician. Like
Yeah.
We sit here and we talk about the struggles we've had. We sit here and we're honest. Like, we're not the same people that we're here as the same people that if we find somebody else on the street, that's who they're gonna find.
Yeah.
You know?
I would never lie, guys.
Yeah.
Like, and say, oh, I was so successful last
Yeah.
year. I made all this money. No. I mean, if it were just my inner ego talking, I'd be like, man, that was a shit first year. What
Yeah.
the hell are you doing continuing on into next year?
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you are loving what you're doing, that's what matters
Yeah.
most. And I freaking love my job and I want to keep doing this even if
Yeah.
I have $0.
Yeah.
Like, I really love helping people with their
Yeah.
skin. And
Yeah.
that's why I keep pushing on.
Yeah.
I mean, even if I did work for someone else, I'd still be happy.
Well, yeah, because you're doing what you love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like even me when I was gone, I took I took my work with me. I took my laptop, and that's what I love. That's why I love doing what I do, because I could take it wherever I go. And even while I was out there, I was still fucking doing books. I was still making sure, not every day, but I did take the time. And I couldn't message anybody because at the time that I was working, everybody here was asleep. Like there was a 7-hour difference. And so there was times that it was midnight, my time where I was at, and it was daytime here. So I was over there on the phone, like, hey, what was this for? And because I was trying to get shit done. And it didn't matter that I was on vacation because I was taking the time and I still enjoyed it. I was still having fun. And it was on my little breaks that I had from being on vacation that I was like, all right, let me get some work done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's because we enjoy it. And when you genuinely enjoy what you're doing, it's not work. Yeah. Because I don't think it's work for me either. Like, I don't know. I like it. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think we're
Yes.
we're doing what we love. Yeah.
Yes, it's the name of our podcast, Beauty Bound. We
Beauty
are
Bound.
just bound to succeed eventually.
Yeah.
And we're gonna discuss everything we go through along the way.
Yeah. Like, see, Jackie's here to help women or men, or teenagers with any skin issues. And I'm here to help all the beauty entrepreneurs with their books, to help them see their worth, honestly, not just financially, but in real life.
Yep.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This is our first recording of 2024.
Yeah.
We have had other episodes rolling out, but Happy New Year.
Yes.
And
This is our 28th episode. No, 29th episode.
29th. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 29th. I cannot believe that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
29th. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Bye. And I always forget the music.